Well, good morning. If you went to the apartments that are next door to the church and you decided to take a survey of the people that live there and you asked them one question, what is the most important thing about you? How do you think they would respond? Now, chances are you would get a variety of responses that might include their income, how much money they make, what their education level is, their experience, what the activities they've done, the size of their family, the age of their children, the car that they drove, their athletic accomplishments, and many, other things that they might include. In his book, The Knowledge of the Holy, pastor and author A.W. Tozer said this. He said, "What comes into your mind when you think about God is the most important thing about you." Now, I tend to believe and agree with Tozer. I believe that the most important thing about you is what you believe about God, because what you believe about God determines what you believe about everything else. The problem is that many of us as Christ followers have a faulty view of God. Sometimes we view God as a policeman who only exists to make me feel guilty or to punish sin. And so if it rains on the annual picnic in 2 weeks, if I'm late for work, if I get passed over for promotion, if I get a ticket, if I have a car accident, if I get cancer, it's obvious God doesn't like me. God is just punishing me for something I did. Sometimes we see God as a kindly grandfather. We can crawl up on his lap and he will give us anything we want at any time. Kind of like a cosmic ATM machine. We might see God as meek and mild. He's gentle, he's kind, he's caring. We can crawl up on his lap and cry on his shoulder. He will give us comfort. Hey, but let's face it, he's impotent. He is powerless to do anything. We might see God as a clockmaker who created the world, who set it in motion, and then he walked away. And let's face it, the world's in a bit of a mess right now, and you know what? God is not here. Or we might see God as the one who created the world, but he's so busy running it, he doesn't have time for me. We might view God as a trickster who has hid his will, and we go here, and well, this is locked, we can't get in, and maybe it's hidden in here, but this is locked, and we can't find it there. And the reality is that even if we could find God's will, there's no way we could accomplish it, because let's face it, it's impossible. God has made it too hard. And because of our misconceptions, we really don't know God very well. And many of us live defeated, joyless lives. Consequently, we have missed out on the goal of life, which is to know God. In John 17:3, Jesus said, "And this is eternal life, that they may know the only true God and Jesus Christ whom you've sent." The Apostle Paul stated his goal in life in Philippians 3:10, where he said, "That I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and may share in his sufferings, becoming like him in death." If the goal of life is to know God, and we have a faulty view of God, then how can we get to know God better? During the summer, we're going to be doing a study of the names of God, because God's name always reveals his character. And for me personally, this study has done more to change how I pray than anything else. So let's study it together.